Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Wet News Wednesday. I'm Caitlin and this is the news. The St. Louis Rams are coming under heavy fire this week, figuratively, of course. We don't shoot those black people. They've greatly upset the St. Louis Police Department after they entered the field at this Sunday's game in the hands up, don't shoot position. The police department felt that this showed that the Rams were ignoring the mountain of evidence which vindicated Officer Darren Wilson. The team responded saying, "This is our community. The violence has to stop. There are things much bigger than football, and we notice that." After millions of fans shot themselves at that declaration, one thing remains very clear. This situation isn't going to go away because things have to change. No matter what side of the argument you're on, we gotta talk about some stuff. Chris Rock gave an amazing interview this week to New York Magazine. He talked about everything that's going on right now, whether it's Ferguson or Bill Cosby or even the way his own daughters perceive race relations. It's really, really good. You should go read it. In case you're one of those people who's really afraid of paper cuts or thinks that print media is faux pas. It's available on vulture.com. There, don't tell me I never gave you anything. But one thing that Chris said really stuck with me, and he said that race relations isn't really a thing. It's just that white people have gotten less crazy. They've gotten a little nicer, which always makes me feel better. And you know what? I agree with Chris. People of America, I'm going to say something, and I want you to know that I'm being completely serious. Save your crazy. That's right, save it. For stalking on the internet, not in person, don't do that, that's mean. But seriously, save your crazy for hours and hours spent on Pinterest or looking up to see how that new friend that he just added really is just a racquetball partner. Don't take your crazy out on other people. Be nice. It's the holidays. We should all treat each other with respect. We have remarkable news in the fight against ISIS. The wife, or one of the wives, and one child of ISIS leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, sorry if I said that wrong, have been detained in Lebanon. It's not yet known whether or not they have any prevalent information or if they will be useful at all, but I can only imagine what that interview sounded like. "Ma'am, are you aware of what your husband's been..." He did what? You better hope that you find him before I find. There will be words. Elizabeth Loudon, the communications director for Tennessee Representative Stephen Fincher, finds herself without a job today. She took to Twitter to attack the presidential kids. That's right. Why, you ask? Were they doing something naughty? Were they underage drinking or, I don't know, smuggling something into the country? No, they rolled their eyes during the turkey pardon. Hey, Lizzie, everybody rolls their eyes during the turkey pardon. The president is pardoning a turkey. I had mine arm deep in there shoving butter in at the same time. You want to think I definitely rolled my eyes. Oh, she also didn't like their fashion choices, but here's the thing, Elizabeth. You're a grown adult, and even though you do work in the sugar-coated and very friendly world of politics, you're a bully. You just attacked 2 teenage girls because you have political motives. And I'm sorry, I don't care what side of the spectrum you're on. You don't go after somebody's kids. That's about as classless as it gets. And you know what? The GOP agrees. The vast majority of people are speaking out against what she did because even politicians have some standards. This last Monday, December 1st, was World AIDS Day, and there were quite a few campaigns, especially on social media, to educate and support this global epidemic. It's still going on, peeps. The most handsome of these campaigns was spearheaded by everyone's favorite ginger, Prince Harry. His Feel No Shame campaign is targeted at ending the stigma associated with AIDS, as it keeps many people who are infected from seeking treatment. So the whole thing with this campaign is that you share a secret because we all have them, and we should feel no shame. Prince Harry revealed that he feels very uncomfortable public speaking and often has anxiety when he has to enter large groups of people while wearing a suit. Harry, I will happily help you with your public speaking problem, and you don't have to wear anything at all. In honor of the Feel No Shame campaign, I too will reveal a secret, because I feel no shame. When I get anxious or stressed, I clean weird things, like walls or the refrigerator or shoes. The FBI reported a huge surge in gun sales in the month of November. Apparently this was prompted by tensions in Ferguson, as well as Black Friday. What does a surge look like in the world of gun sales, you ask? Oh, 1.8 million. And that's only the background checks. That doesn't even count however many guns were sold in the states where background checks aren't required. Can you really imagine for Black Friday? Put down the Elsa doll. Now, I'm gonna give you to the count of 10 to get your ugly, yellow, no good keister out of this Toys R Us. 1, 2, 10! Yes, that was a Home Alone reference. And don't worry, this is just my hand. I'm not actually shooting at you. I like you. I wouldn't do that to you. Bill Cosby has stepped down from the Board of Trustees at Temple University, which is also his alma mater. Probably a good call, given everything that's going on. You may remember, if you've read anything about this or listened to me, that the first of all of Cosby's accusers was actually an employee at Temple University, and that claim was from 2005. It's been going on a little while. I would say something about this, but Chris Rock said it much better than I did. Again, in that really good article that I told you to go read. What Chris said was, it's been a bad year for comedy. We lost Joan, we lost Robin, and in a way, we've lost Cosby. AMC sparked outrage across the land after they posted a picture to some kind of social media that gave away who died in the mid-season finale. I know, can you believe it? And like half the country totally hadn't seen it yet. So it was like, whoa, what are you doing to me? I'm like dying. Speaking of dying, Kirk Douglas didn't, but People magazine published his obituary. It's a little awkward. Can you imagine? You're like, wait. No, I'm fine. Why does it say this? I'm fine. Finally, the trailer for Star Wars 7, The Force Awakens, was released on Thanksgiving. And I'm happy to say that my odd habit of watching movie trailers in the bathroom finally came in handy. I was so excited I peed a little. Well, that does it for us this week. Thanks for watching yet another episode of Wet News Wednesday. Keep floating. I hope you have a great rest of the week. And don't forget to like us on all the stuff. Again, it's just clicking buttons, but it makes me feel so warm and fuzzy inside.